Hello Junior 4 students, how are you? This is your time to study science. But now we will take a revision on Concept 1, Unit 3, okay? So, to revise all the information that we studied in this concept. This is me, Shaimaa Hamdy, and you are watching the Big Sister channel. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and press the bell button to get all the new notifications. Now we will start our revision, as we will start with the question: complete the following sentences. Okay, so here we have the first question. The energy can be from one form to another. What do you know about energy? The energy can be, yes, converted from one form to another, or change it from one form to another, or you can say the energy can be transformed from one form to another. The three words are the same. Okay, so the second question we have: remote controlled toy car converts what energy that is stored in its battery into another energy that is converted into the last energy, which is used to move the car. So we will take each part separately. Okay, remote controlled toy car converts what energy that is stored in its batteries. Stored means in its batteries means directly chemical energy. So the first part, remote controlled toy car converts chemical energy stored in its batteries into what energy? The car need to be operated, and most devices operated by electrical energy. So here the chemical energy stored in the batteries will convert it into electrical energy. Okay, so now we have the car operated. Okay, so this electrical energy is converted into which energy that is used to move the car? Here about the car movement, so it is kinetic energy. Okay, so focus on each part. Okay, the sentence here: remote controlled toy car converted chemical energy stored in its batteries into electrical energy that is converted into kinetic energy, which is used to move the car. Okay, so let's move to the third question we have. To operate an electric mixer, we use which energy? Yes, to operate any device, most of the devices use electrical energy. So electrical energy to operate the device. Here the device is the electric mixer. Okay, what the meaning of operate? To make it turn it on, switch it on. Okay, so here the answer: to operate an electric mixer we use electrical energy. Okay, let's go to the other question. When your cell phone is out of charge, what the meaning of out of charge? Yes, the battery is low or empty. Okay, you must recharge its what to operate it again? You must recharge its what? Thing that is recharged is the battery. Yes, so the answer here: when your cell phone is out of charge, you must recharge its battery to operate it again. And here we will stop here. We recharge its battery to operate it again because here the chemical energy in the battery is converted into electrical energy that operates the cell phone. Okay, so here we recharge the battery. Okay, so the thing that be recharged is the battery. Okay, but the energy that's used to operate any device is electrical energy. Okay, here when we recharge the battery, so the chemical energy stored in the battery will convert into electrical energy that is used to operate the cell phone. Okay, let's go to the next question. We have here some calculators can change solar energy into what energy? By using the sunlight. As we know that calculators need electrical energy to be operated as any device. Okay, so we studied here some calculators that can change the solar energy directly into, yes, electrical energy to be operated. And you remember why? Because they have solar cell, and you know the solar cell and the solar panel makes what? Yes, convert the solar energy into electrical energy. Okay, so the answer here, some calculators can change solar energy into electrical energy by using the sunlight. Okay, here on planet Mars, Curiosity robot is operated by using what energy? From sunlight that is converted into another energy used to recharge its batteries. So here we will talk about the first part. On planet Mars, Curiosity robot is operated by using energy from the sunlight. So what is the energy that comes from the sunlight? Yes, solar energy. So the first part, planet Mars, Curiosity robot is operated by using solar energy from sunlight. Okay, that is converted into energy that is used to recharge its batteries. So we know that the Curiosity robot changes the solar energy into electrical energy by using the solar panel. Yes, and this electrical energy is for recharging the batteries and make the rover moves across the planet Mars surface. So this is kinetic energy, and to make the sensors operate. Okay, so we can discover Mars planet. This is a quick revision about what we said about the Curiosity, as it converts the solar energy into electrical energy that's used in recharging batteries and moving and discovering Mars. So here the Curiosity robot is operated by using solar energy from sunlight that is converted into, yes, electrical energy used to recharge its batteries. Okay, well done, Junior 4 students. We will go to another page also about complete the following sentences. Okay, the energy produced from the battery and used to operate a toy car is which energy? I want you to read the question carefully, because here the question asks you about the produced energy from the battery that is used to operate a toy car. We know well that to operate a device, it needs electrical energy to switch on this device, to turn on this device. Okay, so here the energy produced from the battery and used to operate a toy car is, yes, electrical energy, because the question asks you about the produced energy from the battery, and this is different from the energy stored in the battery. Okay, I want you to focus on this point. Okay, as the energy produced from the battery is electrical energy to operate the devices, any device, okay? But the energy stored in the battery is chemical energy that converted into electrical energy to, this is the produced energy, okay, to operate the devices. Okay. Here another question. When you press on the soap dispenser, okay, what energy that's stored in its spring is converted into another energy that moves the soap upward? So we have here the energy that is stored in the spring. We know it is potential energy. Yes. So the first part, when you press on the soap dispenser, potential energy stored in the spring is converted into another form of energy that moves, okay? And underline moves here, the soap upward. So this is kinetic energy. So the answer here, when you press on the soap dispenser, potential energy stored in its spring is converted into kinetic energy that moves the soap upward, okay? Energy that is stored most of the time is potential energy or chemical energy. Energy that causes movement, this is the kinetic energy. Energy that operates the devices, electrical energy. The main source on the earth for the energy is the solar energy. I want you to understand and keep these information, okay? Let's move to another question here. The energies that are produced from the washing machine are two energies. Do you know them? Here about the energy that produced, that come out from the washing machine. We have what? As you see here, yes, kinetic energy and sound energy. You hear the washing machine while it washes the clothes, yes? So here the answer, the energies that are produced, and please take care from the question asks you about the produced energy or the consumed energy, because it's very important, okay? So the energies that are produced from the washing machine are kinetic energy and sound energy, okay? Here we will move to another question. When you rub your hands together, okay, what energy is converted into the other energy? Here you need to think. Rub your hands means movement, yes? As you move your hands. So this is kinetic energy, okay? And when you rub your hands, you feel warm. So here the kinetic energy is converted into, yes, thermal energy. So the answer here, when you rub your hand together, the kinetic energy is converted into thermal energy. We have here another question. In any energy chain, some of the energy is wasted in the form of, we know that some energy can be wasted as it is converted to another form that doesn't help the device in its job, okay? And most of the time this wasted energy is in the form of, yes, heat or thermal energy, heat, okay? So here the answer, in any chain, some of the energy is wasted in the form of heat, as we saw in the cell phone when we use it for a longer time, or laptops or computers or blender, most of the devices, the wasted energy in them is heat. Okay, this is nice. We will go to the next page here. When you ride a bicycle, energy is stored in your food, is converted into what energy which causes the bicycle to move. So we know that the food, yes, contain what? Chemical energy stored in the food. Yes, and it converts to what energy that causes bicycle to move. Here, when we talk about movement, so this is kinetic energy. So here the answer is clear, that when you ride a bicycle, chemical energy stored in the food is converted into kinetic energy, which causes the bicycle to move. Okay, here we have another question. Some kinetic energy of the bicycle is converted into energy that due to the friction of its tires with the road, and we know that the friction causes heat. Yes, so it's thermal energy. Okay, some kinetic energy of the bicycle is converted into thermal energy due to what? The friction of its tires with the road. Okay, here this is one of the wasted energy. Okay, that this thermal energy doesn't help the bicycle, okay, to move. Okay, but this is a wasted energy, as some kinetic energy is converted into thermal energy. Okay, let's us move to another question. The electric lamp, here we are talking about the lamp, converts what energy into light energy and another form of energy. So electric lamp converts, yes, it's very easy, the electrical energy into light energy and, yes, thermal energy. So the answer here, the electric lamp converts the electrical energy into light energy and thermal energy. Okay, another question. The change of electrical energy into sound energy in the radio is an example that proves the law of, yes, here electrical energy changes into sound energy. So this is the law of conservation, as the energy is converted from one form to another and it can't be destroyed or created. Okay, as the electrical energy doesn't destroy it here, and the sound energy doesn't be created, but what happens, it changes from the electrical energy to the sound energy, and the law is conservation. And make sure to write the word conservation right, as it is k-a-n, con. Then we have s-i-r, sir, v-a, here the long sound of the letter a, so, and then we have the last syllable, which is tion, t-i-o-n. Okay, here another question. Energy can neither be nor but only from one form to another. We have just talked about it in the last question. So the energy can neither be destroyed nor created, but only converted from one form to another, and this is the law of conservation of energy. Okay, and this is an important question because it comes in exams. Okay, here we have the electric lamp converts electrical energy into, we know this question, light energy and thermal energy. Even it asks you about the produced energy, as here light and thermal, or asks you about the used energy, which is the electrical energy. Okay, good, junior 4 students, And now we have the last page in the complete the following sentences. The mobile phone converts chemical energy stored in its battery into electrical energy. Yes, and we know why, to operate the cell phone. Okay, that is converted into two forms of energies which are help it to do its function. So here, as you see here with me, the electrical energy in the cell phone converted into three forms of energy: light, sound, and thermal. Okay, light and sound help the mobile phone to do its function, but thermal energy, which is the heat when we use it for a long time, doesn't help the phone to do its function. Here the question asks you about the two energies that help the phone to do its function, so we will write here the mobile phone converts chemical energy stored in its battery into electrical energy that is converted into light energy and sound energy, which are help it to do its function, as thermal energy doesn't help it to do its function. So keep focus on this point, as the question asks you about which energies, may ask you about the energies that help the device, or the opposite, the energy that doesn't help. So read carefully, okay? Or it may ask you about if the device produces more than one energy. The question may ask you about one of the energies, as we have a device like the cell phone that produce light energy and sound energy. So the question may ask you about what is the produced energy that from the cell phone that we can see. Okay, so this is a light energy. Okay, don't write the sound energy, or write both, so you will write the light energy. This is an important point to focus on it. Okay, here we have another question. By using the mobile phone for a long time, some energy is lost in the form of which energy? Yes, I know that you know. It's thermal energy. And I want you here to focus about some energy is lost in the form doesn't mean that the energy can be lost, okay? But here it is an expression that this energy changes into another form that doesn't help the mobile phone to do its function. Okay, so it is lost in another form, but it means that it is converted into another form, not lost as it is destroyed or disappear. Okay, here we have the input energy of a hair dryer is, here it asks you about the input energy, and we know that the input energy in the hair dryer is electrical energy, while the output energies are, we have three output energies from the hair dryer. We know kinetic energy, thermal energy, and sound energy. Yes, by the way, sound energy is the wasted energy here in the hair dryer. Okay, as the hair dryer doesn't need sound to do its job. Okay, so here we will move to the other question. The wasted energies are produced from the vacuum cleaner are two energies. Do you know them? Vacuum cleaner, as you see here, okay, it produces kinetic energy, as we know, and sound energy. We hear the vacuum while it is turned on, and thermal energy. Okay, kinetic energy is important for the device to do its function, this vacuum. Okay, but sound energy and thermal energy, the vacuum doesn't need these energies, so they are the wasted energies. Okay, so here to answer this question, the wasted energies that are produced from the vacuum cleaner are thermal energy and sound energy. Here, this type of question need from you to think, okay? As these examples looks like some examples that you studied. And if you understand the idea, okay, well, so you can answer this type of question, but it's very easy, okay? Okay. The last question we have now, the main function of a blender is done by the help of the produced which energy? So here, this question came in Alexandria exam last year, so it's important, okay, to practice this type of questions. The main function of blender, as if we see here the blender, okay, the main function is kinetic. It produces kinetic, sound, and thermal. But the kinetic helps the blender to do its function, while the sound energy and thermal energy don't help the blender to do its function. So here it's clear that the main function of the blender is done by the help of the produced kinetic energy. Okay, let's move to the last page we have. Okay, last 4 questions. The input energy in the electric bulb is which energy? While its output energies, we have 2 energies. One, which is important for the light lamp, as it helps the light bulb to do its function, and the other doesn't help it's in its main function. So here the arrangement is very important, as you will see now. Here, first part, the input energy in the electric bulb, we know it is the electrical energy, while its output energies, we have 2 energies. We will write one and the other, which doesn't help in its main function. So what is the output energy that help the electric bulb to do its function? Yes, the light energy. This is clear, okay? So this is the first output energy. But also we have another energy which doesn't help in its main function, okay? So what is this energy? This is the thermal energy, yes? So here the arrangement is very important, as the answer will be the input energy in the electric bulb is electrical energy, while its output energies are light energy and also thermal energy, which doesn't help in its main function. Okay, let's move to the other question we have here. The input energy when recharging a mobile phone is what energy? And it is stored in the form of what energy inside the phone battery. Okay, so the first part, we need to recharge the battery. Yes, electrical energy. And when we charge the battery, this electrical energy will stored in the form of chemical energy inside the battery. Yes, and when we want to use to operate this phone, so these chemical energy stored will changes into electrical energy, and this electrical energy will converted into light energy and sound energy. Okay, and thermal energy, that is wasted energy. This is the whole story. So here the input energy when recharging a mobile phone is electrical energy, which is stored in the form of chemical energy inside the phone battery. Okay, here another question. In the electric heater, what energy is considered as an input energy? Okay, while thermal energy is considered as what energy? So the energy that is considered input energy in the electric heater, it is clear that it is what? Yes, electrical energy. And while thermal energy, this energy comes from the heater, produced from the heater. So this is the output energy, okay, produced energy. So the answer here, in the electric heater, electrical energy is considered as an input energy, okay, while thermal energy is considered as output energy. The last question we have today is the kinetic energy in a handbell is considered as what type of energy here? Is this input energy or output energy, while in an electric fan is considered as what kind of energy? So I put this for you, as here in the handbell the energy converted from kinetic energy to sound energy. So here the kinetic energy is the input energy, yes? But in the electrical fan, as we see here, it uses electrical energy, okay, to produce kinetic energy as the fan moves, okay? So here the kinetic energy is output energy. So the answer here, the kinetic energy in the handbell is considered as input energy, while in electric fan is considered as output energy. This last question, we finished this part of the revision. You were amazing. Don't miss the part 2, okay, because it's very important. It's about scientific terms, give reasons for, and what happens if. Okay, till see you next video inshallah. Thank you for watching and goodbye.